Hey everybody, soybean farmer. Well, with all the rain around here and my work schedule being what it is and some other issues going on, I got way behind on grass mowing. But I got out this morning, got this estate mower hooked up and went trying to mow. And these blades have never been sharpened. I bought this thing December 2016. So it worked out that I could actually back this thing up in my shelter, get down here on the concrete, and I've got all 5 blades off, 3 laying there and 2 laying there. They're not all nicked up and ruined. They're just dull. And with no edge on them like that, they don't cut worth a flip. What I mowed this morning around that field there, I had to make 2 and 3 passes on it to get it knocked down like I wanted it. So I decided investing the time in sharpening these blades would probably let me get out there on the back side of the farm and really get some mowing done. It's a 6-inch bench grinder, came from Northern Tool, and you can see this one here. It's the little guide edge, the rest edge, where you would, work with your whatever you were grinding. Well, here's what I came up with. This is white oak, a piece of white oak wood, and after I found the correct angle that you would want to be holding the blade, I cut that angle on this piece of oak, took another little piece of oak, put a bolt through it, and clamped it onto this piece right here. It gives me a guide so that I can do this. Now, if blades aren't balanced, you're in trouble. You'll get so much vibration in the bearing, you'll mess the bearing up. And bearings on that Corona estate mower are high dollar. That looks pretty good. The easiest way to do that is count your strokes. Keep the strokes even on this side and do the same strokes on that side. And if anything, it's a little heavy right there, not much, but just the 20 minutes I spent sharpening those 5 blades made a big difference. That's single pass, and that's an idea of how tall stuff is I'm mowing down. There's a lot of Italian rye that blew in here, got scattered around. It's pretty grass when it's mowed off, but when it makes long shoots, they're hard to cut. But I'm back here in this 6-acre field mowing around it, and just about right here, yeah, this is it. See it right across there. Yeah, landmark there. This is where it's about 2 acres back here. This is that spot. I think I've already told y'all about it. I let it lay out for 2 years, did the sweet grazer sorghum, 2 years worth of that. Don't call it a crop because didn't harvest it and make anything out of it. Did the weed on it. That didn't turn out. Wrong kind of seed, late maturity seed, should have been early maturity seed. Yep, there's different maturities in wheat seed. But what I'm really noticing, I haven't had time to get back here, I haven't been back here in a week or so. And from this line here, back across this way, I got a nice stand of beans. I mean, they're not like the ones up in the front that are waist high on me. Yeah, and it's thin right over here on the edge. And got a little bit of weeds in it, a little bit of sickle pod, but you get over here, and that's the average height. It's about right there. And they got flowers on them. This land right here is just really poor. So the organic matter thing and the fertilizer thing and the, you know, we can't, I put a bunch of pellet lime on this. That's fast acting. The agricultural lime is slow. And I think that's raindrops. Yeah, they said it was supposed to rain this afternoon. But I'm getting a crop on it. So I figure get these beans off of it this year, put some wheat on it, let that do for the winter. That sweet grazer sorghum is a hot weather thing, so we'll cut the wheat, you know, just mow it in, disc it in, light disking, plant some of that sweet grazer sorghum back on this. Because I'm impressed. I mean, for years it was like, got to plant it to satisfy the acreage requirement for the county to stay in the land use program. But I just never got nothing out of it. It was like, it's 2 acres, that was 2 bags of seed that went into this, and it was just dismal. But this year, I'm going to get something out of it. So I'm excited about that. That little spot over there that looks kind of discolored, that's where the water was standing. It stood for quite a while. Yep, it's raining. Okay, that's nice. But out here, I've got something that's going to require some attention. Let's walk back over here. I wish these glasses had a zoom feature. That'd be really cool. Look straight down there. You see the yellow? That's not supposed to do that. Too early. One of several things. Nematodes, good possibility. These beans got a poor rating on nematode resistant. Hey, I wonder if he'll let us look at him. People talk about, do bees work the crop to germinate it, help germinate it? Well, there's one down there. He's busy. He's letting us look a little bit. Yeah, hello, Mr. B. Yeah, work that flower a little bit too. See you later, buddy. But back to this yellowing up here. Nematodes, possibility. Iron deficiency. It's a possibility. That's something that happens in soil. But I won't know until I get up there and dig a plant. You can't just snatch a plant up to see if it's got nematodes. You have to dig it. And soil samples. And now that I know what time of year to take them to the Agricultural Extension Service, I don't have to pay that $4 per sample thing. Yeah, it's raining right good now. The thin spot over there, well, beans came up in it. They're thin, but you know, they're going to be worth running across. And this 6-acre field this has been the one that's made me say, what's happening? This is the one that tested my faith. From that line right there over that way, it's gorgeous. The pre-emergent worked well. I should have videoed this before I got it mowed down. That stuff was waist high coming right through there. Rain feels good. It's hot out here. I'm already wet, so what the heck with it. All in all, average it out. You know, that's going to make a lot of beans. That back there is going to make a lot of beans. I can tell by the flowers on it. And across that ridge, all the way on the other side of that, it's going to do well. That little thin spot, well, I'll run across it and get what I get and be glad I got that. But I got to figure that out. I can't just plant back into that next year and have that happen again. So, well, it'll probably be another update after I get to the bottom of it. Right now I just got suspects. Bug, get off my glasses. Well, does the rain send me back to the barn and put an end to the mowing? I was getting a whole lot done. That's a 91-inch wide cut estate mower. And other than the wheel supports being super flimsy, it's a pretty good mower. The blades, that's the first time I've ever pulled the blades off of it to sharpen, and that was pretty easy. No big deal. But I've got one of these wheel supports that's bent right now. Look at that one, it's straight. Now, look right straight up there at that one. See, look, that's a straight one right there. And then up here, that one's bent. And that happens when I make a real tight turn on the mower without lifting the thing. I've bent 3 of those things now. They're $49 a piece too. And with that thing bent like that, it don't pull right. So I need to stop by Agri Supply and get another one. I've tried straightening the things and it don't work. You can't get them back straight. They bend funny. But I've got this idea. I'm wondering, I'll run this across y'all. If I took a piece of plate steel and made sure I kept clearance and welded it from here to here, I'm wondering if that would strengthen this thing, because it'll bend right there, and the whole thing will do like that. It's an idea to try to make something out of it. But other than that one fault in this mower, it's a pretty good mower. It's done a pretty good job for me. And with that width out like that, you can get over some land. I used to mow with a 5-foot wide gyro mower, some people call them bush hogs. It would never mow this pretty. This is an estate mower. It's got 22-inch lawnmower blades on it. It mows great. Gyro mower was just kind of a hack knockdown job. But this looks nice when you mow with this. Well, soybean farmer, Saturday, August something. I think it's the 11th. Yeah, Saturday the 11th. Just a little update back here on the 6-acre piece, and getting some mowing done. Yeah, and these lights moved up like that. You can see I'm mowing up next to these trees and the limbs out. That sure was nice today, just going by here, limbs coming by under here, hitting here, and not worried about messing up those lights. Like that a lot. Everybody, thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you for your kind words of support through the situations that I've shared with you. Mower did a fine job. This went from some places knee high, but thick, real thick. Got it mowed down. You can see the clippings laying out there. But I'm tickled with that. Yeah, delighted with this field. Now, everybody that's grown soybeans knows that, yeah, the plants are, you know, here's another one. I can stand up to it and look at it, and it comes, you know, about right there. But when these leaves start falling off and you're left with just the stalk standing there, you lose, well, I don't want to break it off, but you lose right good a little bit. This stinking morning glory in here. Means there's a morning glory down there somewhere coming up in there. I wonder if we can find him. Oh God, that hurts. Let's see what we got down here. Let's see there. Yeah, there he is right there. Alright, we'll pull that up. Okay, too bad for you. Yeah, he was already climbing all up in there. Well, while we're down here, may as well look and see what we got here. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Okay, yeah, those little flowers are cool. That means beans. Alright, get back up. Yeah, rain went away. Clouds gone. They went to the east. Ooh, look at this big ugly thing over here. Sickle pod seems to be the weed of the year. Alright, I'll let y'all hear me make an old man noise while I pull this monster sickle pod up. It's kind of nut. Well, this ground's got a lot of... That was pretty funny. This ground right here's got a lot of red clay in it. I sure am glad I don't have a serious sickle bot infestation, because as you can see, I just broke all the limbs off of it. Pulling on it wouldn't come up. Here's a stupid morning glory. Pull that out. Yeah, I need to spray down the edge of this, but too late now. That maybe won't be so bad. There's one more. Let's see what happens with it. All right. I won that time. Okay. Phew. Yeah, one more. I'll break the top out of him. Gimme. All right. All right. Well, that is a tough little tractor. I'm tired of looking at that stick. I'll get that off. All right, get back to mowing.